welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today is, 3 weeks before this whole entire experiment thing is done. And in a way, I'm kind of sad, and in a way, I'm like so glad that it's almost over. I feel very conflicted about it. I have enjoyed it so much, and I'm going to miss it, and yet at the same time, I'm not going to miss it at all because I have not been panning this year the way that I used to, or the way that I am used to. I usually feel comfortable multitasking just about anything that I am project panning, and I won't do that with the experiment products because it kind of skews the numbers and the results of this experiment. So it's kind of thrown me off a little bit this year, and I don't feel like I finished as much product as I normally would because of those restrictions. But by the same token, it's kind of been interesting to me because I am kind of a numbers nerd. Okay, I'm just a nerd in general, but y'all know what I mean. So yeah, I'm glad it's almost over, and yet I'm not. And I hope you guys understand that. I know that Amanda is glad that it's almost over, and I'm sure Paula is too. Because it is very restricting, and it takes a lot of work and to keep track of everything, and I won't miss that aspect of it, I suppose. All right, let's get into this. Of course, I am doing this with Paula and Amanda. As always, they're going to be linked down below, and of course their gorgeous faces will be at the end of my video because, I mean, they're awesome. And let's do this thing. I'm going to start with blush because it hasn't changed, and I kind of don't want to show it to you guys because I'm getting ready to update this, and I want it to be, I don't want it to be a spoiler. So I'm not going to open my blush, but it is not done. So the numbers haven't changed at all. There are, let's see, 5 blushes that were frankened together in here. So when this is done, not if, when this is done, that number is going to be a huge jump. Where we are right now on day 345, with my blushes is exactly the same. I was at 138.313 days, but rest assured, sometime in the very near future, I have a dog hair on me. That's not what I was talking about. It's the year of dog hair. That number is going to jump, like astronomically jump. And speaking of said dog, he's behind me making a little bit of noise. He's just like kind of sacked out directly behind my chair. So if you hear any weird moans or anything, I swear it's not me. It's my dog. It's right there. And he just scratched my chair with his big toenails. All right, so yeah, not a very impressive number on blush, but that's going to change. It's going to change. Let's move on to highlighters because it's another non-exciting one. We all know that Jessica was never, ever going to finish I think it was 5 highlighters that I had put into here. Yeah, it was never going to happen. The Bare Minerals Rose Gossamer, I haven't touched because, well, I haven't needed to. And the only other one that I am currently working on is the blush / highlighter from e.l.f. Got a Glow, and this is what is left of that. And hopefully you can see it is actually really, really thin because I use such a fluffy brush on it. And I gotta tell you, this is not very pigmented. So I do have to use a little bit more. I have to build it up a little bit more than I would, say, with the Tarte Sparkler that I finished. So this one is going much quicker than I thought it would, and I honestly believe I might have this done or very, very close to being done by the last day of this year. So my finale on this is going to be, I don't know if I'm going to put it up on the 1st or if I'm going to put it up in like that first week because there's so many intros coming up, but I will use this on the 31st, but if it is not done that day, I will not touch it until I can do the update. The same with anything else that might still be in here. I will use it the last day of this year, and then I will not touch it until I am able to update. So the highlighter, exactly the same as it was before. Let me put this over here with the blush. As far as numbers, I have finished 200.7 days or 0.55 years. So just over 6 months on that. It will jump. I can tell you it will jump because this is 0.097. That's a lot of product. So if I can finish it by the end, and it's just over 3 weeks, actually it's 20 days. I'm filming the night before, but you know what I mean. If I can finish it, it's going to be a huge jump. It won't be a full year, but it'll be a jump. All right, moving on to the lip category. I feel good about this one. This lips and eyes I save for last because it's a little bit more complicated because of my equations that I have set up that I use it 7 days a week. But for lips, I reapply 5 times a day. So if I want to apply anything beyond 5 times a day, which happens frequently, especially if I want to layer, I have to use something that's not in the experiment. So I have my experiment numbers, and then I have like a set of non-experiment numbers to give you the total of what I used. So of the experiment for the lipstick that I put in it, I have my Franken of the lipstick adjuster, the black one. Let me pop this off and I'm going to roll it up. I have not looked at it in a few days, but actually a little bit of the plastic is showing there. But that is what I have left of the black lipstick adjuster. And this is a very, very soft formula. The adjuster, I think, is softer than the average lipstick, so I think that's why this came out a little bit softer. And it does have 2 lipstick samples and a little bit of an Avon lipstick. Wow, I could not think of the word. Plus what I scraped out of the base of it, and what I scraped out of the base of when I Franken the blue lipstick adjuster. So that's not really a ton left in there. I do think this one is going to be done. The Makeup Forever Artist Rouge C211. This is the second one that I have worked on this year. Let me get it to the plastic. That is what I have left of that. I am not worried about this at all. It is what I have on my lips right now. I actually really like this one. And oddly enough, I don't know if anyone else has used this. I feel like this is different than the other one that I got because I had 2 of them that I've been working on back to back. The other one seemed drier and like the color was ever so slightly different. Like the other one seemed a little bit brighter. This one seems a little less pink, a magenta. I don't know how to explain it, but this one wears easier, a lot easier. I do think I'm going to have that one done as well. And the very last thing that I have for lips, number 3, is the full-size Buxom lip gloss in Sugar. You ready to see how much is left in there? That tiny, tiny little bit right there. I'm a day or 2 away from pulling out the stopper on this. There's no way this one is not going to be done. So if I finish all of those lip products, I'm going to be super, super excited. But where I am right now, let me pull out the non-project stuff. I have to pull it out of my spreadsheet. I am currently at, and not counting any of the usage that is on those 3 lip products there, 281.67 days or 0.77 years. Now with all of the other stuff that I have finished, I am currently at 849.51 days or 2.32 years. That's a lot more, a lot more. And it's going to jump when I finish the Buxom. It's going to jump when I finish the Makeup Forever. And it's going to seriously jump when I finish this Franken, because like I said, it had 2 samples in it, and I will kind of prorate, if you will, what I had left of the Avon lipstick that I put in here. So yeah, it's going to be a huge, huge jump. I was kind of joking with Amanda that I would love to hit the 3-year mark with the lip products because I have so many, but I don't think I'm going to be able to hit 3 years, but if I hit 2.5 years, I'm going to be very, very happy about that one. All right, the last one, the eyeshadows. That's what everyone wants to, at least most of the people that I talk to want to know what's going on with the eyeshadows. Because eyeshadow is crack. And I have a completely separate spreadsheet for this one because I keep track of it all. I'm just looking at this like in amazement at what I finished this year. I'm going to show you what I have left of the experiment. Let's get into it. This is the e.l.f. Transformer palette that I transformed. I have these 2 shadows left. They are incredibly powdery. I use this one almost every single day now. I was kind of switching off and on, but I am working on this next shadow, which is why I use this one, because I don't know if it shows on camera, but this one is definitely cooler toned. This one is like more neutral, so it goes better with my warmer tones. So this next shadow I've been working on and I am currently wearing. This is the reason why I've been using the cooler tone one. This is the Coastal Scents Hot Side Pink Mica that I turned into like a cream eyeshadow. And that is what I have left of it. That tiny, tiny little bit right there. Yeah, it is almost done. I think I'm going to have this done within the next week or so. And I'll miss it and I won't miss it, but that's another story. So those 3 eyeshadows, and I have a non-e.l.f. matte shadow pressed into here. It's the Evil Shades pigment in 13th Hour. Had to think about that a second. And then I have what is left of the e.l.f. matte palette. You ready to see this? That is what I have left. This is the Evil Shades. It is incredibly thin. I just had to repress it. This is the original Unfrankened Shade 3. I think that's going to be gone in like the next day or 2. Same with this brown right here. This is the only one that I am even remotely concerned about, but I'm going to try not to blind you. I don't know if you can see, like, half of what you see in that pan is incredibly thin, and I'm trying to give you different angles so hopefully you can see just how thin it is. The edge up here, like this corner, is not thin. It gets a little bit thinner as I go over here, and then this is definitely thinner as it goes this way. But if I have anything left in this palette on the last day, again, I won't use it till I update, but it's going to be this shade right here. So I am hoping that I can really do something with it. This one's going to be gone any day. I use this a lot in my brows. So once this is gone, I'm going to really be all over this one to use it in every possible way that I can. I've been doing, like today, I normally would not wear these colors, but I put like the brown. I actually use this one because it's ever so slightly cooler. I have that all in my crease. I have it like on the outer half of my eye. I have the Hot Side Pink Mica on the inner half of my eye. I have it blended out with the cooler tone from the Transformer palette. I'm just using it every way I can. I do use it on my eyebrows, and I am not even making it to 6 shadows a day because I don't have that left and functional to be able to do that. So I'm just doing the best that I can with it. And I know that's going to skew the numbers a little bit because I did say that I was going to be using 6 shadows per day, but I just don't see how it's possible because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 shadows left, but I mean, seriously, they're virtually the same color and with, you know, slight tonal differences, and so are these 2. So I can't wear 6 of these shadows. It's just not possible. But I'm getting close. I'm doing like 4, sometimes 5. and you know, I'm doing the best I can. So that is my fault for putting so much samey same into the experiment. I wasn't thinking about the logistics of having all of these dark browns left at the end, that you can't really create a cohesive look with brown on brown on brown on brown on brown. I know I can do a smoky brown, but I don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of brownness. It's just not working. So, oh look, photobomb of the dog. I think this is definitely going to be done. The Hot Side Pink mic is definitely going to be done. And like I said, in this one, that is my only one that I am concerned that it may or may not be done. And if it's not done, it's going to be daggone close, because I'm going to be using it in my brows. I'm going to be using it on my lower lash line. I'm going to be using it in my crease. I'm going to be using it across my lids. I might even eat some. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally not going to do that. But it's going to get a lot of use. A lot of use. So I might be doing this look, which is not my favorite, from here until the end of the year, with some slight variations, but I want to get this stuff done, and I want to be as true to the experiment as I possibly can. So that being said, wish me luck for the next 20 days of getting ready, and we will see how close I get. Blush, I'm not even going to say one way or the other, because I want that to be a surprise. And it might be a surprise to me too. Lips, I am not worried about. Highlight, we all know it ain't happening. Ain't happening. And the eyeshadow, I think I can finish most, if not all, or get really daggone close to it. So wish me luck. Wish Amanda luck. Wish Paula needs the luck. Just kidding, girlfriend. I love you. It's almost over. It really is. Definitely check out Amanda and Paula. Like I said, they're going to be down below. Their faces are going to be at the end. Just click right on them. Go to their channels. Check out their updates. And I'll have to chat with them to see when they're actually going to post their finales. Though I think Amanda is posting her finale, because I think she's done. But don't quote me on that. I can't remember. We talk about so much that I can't always remember every single project. But you might be seeing Amanda's finale. I'm sure you won't be seeing Paula's finale. I'm fairly sure. Unless she's caught up and ahead. I don't know. Wrapping this up because I'm tired and I still have to edit and put this up. Uploading takes forever. So it might be up a little bit late, but it is coming. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.